What unattractive qualities you find attractive? I really like crow's feet. It makes a person look so lovely, and you can see they genuinely smiled a lot. As a straight woman, I'm strangely attracted to crow's feet on other women. They make me wonder just how straight I really am. I just like everyone. I've rarely looked at someone and been like gross unless their hygiene was bad. I'm an equal opportunity lover. I want them all. Exclamation mark. Exclamation mark. I don't know if it's considered unattractive, but guys that openly award cute things without caring about other people's reactions and treat animals like they're their babies. It just shows me that they're generally good-hearted people. I remember my female friends in high school were shocked at how I talked to my puppies. You know, that stupid high-pitched baby voice full of love, because they're so damn adorable. Oh man. I was at work one day and a colleague bowing their Saint Bernard puppy. I melted instantly and reverted to baby talking to him. His name was Lando. So years ago I dated a woman who had lost a significant amount of weight. I think she lost about 150 lbs. She had a lot of loose skin as a result and I loved it. So soft. So fun to play with. Like overproofed bread. Best. I lost 154 pounds. But don't have a lot of loose skin. But just kinda sag a little in some places. But yeah, I guess I'm soft instead of a hard body, and there's nothing I can do about it because there's extra skin there that I can't exercise away. So I get it. But you wouldn't know I have it unless you saw me naked or I pointed it out to you. And I haven't dated in the 8 years since I lost it all either. Losing weight wasn't the life changer I thought it would be. I love men with long hair. I guess it's not generally seen as unattractive. But, in my experience, it's pretty divisive. I suppose that some women find hairy men to be unattractive, but I like big, burly men with lots of chest hair. Shy or submissive men, especially if they are androgynous. I don't know if that counts, but it seems a lot of women aren't attracted to those qualities. I remember getting teased relentlessly from both men and women in high school for liking the awkward, girly guys. My current boyfriend is super pretty. He has long, thick hair, can only grow a little facial hair on his chin, and has no chest hair at all. He has a very slender build with a cute, girly butt. He's very mild-mannered and shy in public. He's also intuitive and picks up non-verbal communication better than any other man I've been with. He's gentle and submissive. We've been together for a year and a half, but I can't stop swooning over him. Now that I'm older, not even that old, 26, just not now teen, I kinda really like bald men. Before I'd have kinda turned my nose up at it. My husband is super bald. He's still sexy as hell. I'm super attracted to men who are my height, or like a half inch or inch shorter. I'm like 5'7" when I stand up really straight. Not all women are hung up on finding super tall dudes. There's just something about rolling around in bed with a guy who is the same size as me. Androgy is so attractive. Men with feminine traits, women with masculine traits, prominent noses, shyness. Skinny dudes. I don't mean muscular or trim ripped. I mean skin pulled over bones. Famine bod. Me. Too. I think it's Tim Burton's undue influence. But yes. Not quite Christian Bale in The Machinist thin but closer than is entirely healthy. I love the stage of balding when a man buzzes his hair. When I've told a few guys who were there that I love their hair they thought I was picking on them. But I wasn't. It feels like Velcro and I love touching it. It feels like Velcro and I love touching it. I completely shave my head every few months for the exact reason you described. I really like, after about 5 days, how it feels when I run my hand across my head. Fuzzy. Guys with receding hairlines and slash or salt and pepper hair makes me go weak at the names. Also I've noticed myself more attracted to older men like Matt LeBlanc and James Spader. It feels weird as they're old enough to be my father, but man there's some good looking older men. Love the salt and pepper look. My husband was upset with how happy I was when he found his first grey hair. I really like feminine men. Slightly built, on the shorter side, little to no body hair, fuller lips and soft facial features. I especially am physically attracted to men who wear makeup, if they wear it well, and do a good job. Probably not what this thread was looking for, but my last GF didn't shave her legs, and for some reason I actually thought it was pretty attractive. Once I was with a woman who didn't shave, or at least didn't go full shaved everywhere. I find the whole waxed off look kinda unappealing now. I guess this is a soft sat to women who might want to stop shaving, but aren't sure about what and so would think. Maybe everyone knows this already. I don't shave anywhere. It helps that my underarms grow in super fine and blonde, except when I'm pregnant like now it gets a little darker. I don't even shave my privates because I have very sensitive skin and broke out in a rash every time. My husband doesn't give a crap about any of this. We still do oral. He can't make demands on me if he won't do the same. However, I'm tempted to trim down there right now. I'm 28 weeks pregnant and it has gotten very thick and long to the point where it's bothering me. He hasn't said a word. He did offer to help me trim it since I have no experience and can't see it. My ideal type is guys who are bone thin, ghostly white and under 5 feet 11. I have a hard time finding men attractive if they don't look like they are dying of consumption. Short men. Big guys freak me out a little. I do like a guy whose chest I can rest my head on while we are both standing. But my husband is exactly the right height to put my head into the curve of his neck and shoulder. And it feels so good. Longer hair, like shoulders and longer, and hands that tell stories, scars, and such. They just feel so much more interesting. Like I won't get bored after a 20-minute conversation. Because of all my boyfriend's MMA fighting, long hair, and being an idiot about knife safety, he kinda looks like a slightly chubby Thor. It's adorable. Maybe it's not a rare thing, but I think people with more body fat are more attractive. To an extent, of course. And I don't really like muscular or hairy guys. I'm into uneven facial features. I love a crooked smile or a slightly off-center nose. They give a face so much character. Yes! Exclamation mark. Exclamation mark. As an artist, I've come to understand better what attracts me in some people. Asymmetrical facial features are distinctive. I love drawing them. And crooked smiles are so sexy. Same. I have a degree in painting. It's so much more fun to paint irregular features than to try to render a symmetrical face. Guys with tattoos. Guys that are introverted or don't say all the right things. Guys that are blunt and logical opposed to romantic and sensitive don't scare me away or hurt my feelings as long as they're not trying to be unkind. Of course. Edit. Also guys with dark or strange or sarcastic / kind of mean senses of humor. And I notice lankier white guys over muscular tan ones. I really like short men. As a short woman, I like being able to look into a guy's eyes or kiss him while standing up without craning my neck constantly. I've had a couple of flings with tall, 6's guys and my neck hurts so bad. My fianc is 5 feet 6 inches and I love that I can actually reach him and don't constantly feel dwarfed by him. Really pale skin. With that blue undertone like skim milk. I can appreciate all races and skin tones. But way too many pale guys try to tan, so it's rare to see that bright white milky skin. Big noses. Very hairy men. Especially chest hair. And I also think lisps are super cute for some reason. My hubby has a slight lisp. I love it. He's always denied it, but when I was pregnant and we were talking baby names, I suggested Allison, and he told me I was messed up. BC, I know he can't say that name right. It's the only time he's ever admitted it. Quiet. I don't care if they are shy or lacking confidence. Much better than the opposite. I also like body hair and pubic hair, which I guess is unfashionable nowadays. I love hyper feminine, scrawny, hairless shy men and unshaven, larger and stronger women. I guess it's the opposite of what most people find to be the norm, but screw the norm. Older men. When I was younger, teens and 20s, I wouldn't consider dating any men that were 3 to 4 years older than me. Now that I'm in my 30s, I have broadened my range and can find myself attracted to guys 10 to 15 years my senior. Older men are so good. I'm late 20s and routinely find myself attracted to guys in their 50s and 60s. Hell yeah, friend. When I first met my friend group several years back, we were discussing the sorts of people we found attractive. I told them that I like older men. And they were all yeah. Like a 28-year-old guy is pretty hot. Ha 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 no my innocent lambs. 50s and up. So I lucked out. Both of my significant others are several years older than I. It's nice 3. This thread gives me hope that there is still a chance for me yet to be with someone. Thank you all for that. Brown eyes. Apparently most girls prefer guys with green or blue eyes. My boyfriend has brown eyes and I just absolutely love them. I love androgynous women. Something about balancing the line is so sexy to me. Ashlyn Harris, from the US women's national team and Orlando Pride soccer teams, is a perfect example of my kind of woman. Engineers and people with related interests. I really appreciate logic and the urge to understand how things work. On a related note, if I see a guy with sinewy forearms fixing something with ease, I instantly picture myself having sex with him. I'm into big foreheads. Example, Vince Vaughn. Asymmetry. I love crooked noses and crooked smiles. And the stupidest part is, I have both of those things myself, and I'm super insecure about them. Crooked teeth. Clean. Crooked, to a point, teeth. Yes. I've always found this endearing. Even if just one is out of place, I'm drawn to that man. Oh gosh, where do I begin? Question mark. When it comes to guys, I'm pretty into big noses, crow's feet, tummy, and chest hair. Am I describing Tony Soprano? Close bracket. Honestly, into big noses and crow's feet on anyone though. I love a prominent brow ridge on a man. My boyfriend is the gentlest, sweetest soul you'll meet, but he rocks a Neanderthal style brow bone. That contrast is so cute to me. Also, a light unibrow or a big nose ain't bad either. I also don't mind some under-eye circles. I have them too, they're fairly common among Eastern European people, and both my boyfriend and I are half ye, so our poor future children are gonna look like zombies. Zombie reporting. I also look stoned in 3/4 of the pictures you take cause my eyes naturally open less than others, but if I make an effort to open then suddenly I'm crazed. I'm into intuitive, understanding and compassionate guys, not the ones that think they always have to always be tough and hard. Dudes in lingerie. I have no idea why this appeals to me, but I dig it. I like a man who smells great when sweating. I'm strange. Men with red hair and freckles. Bald, not balding, men. Men with no body hair. Hairy guys. Bulkier guys. Skinnier guys. Just a little bit of balding / slight wrinkles that show a bit of aging. UGHMPH. Semicolon close bracket. I'm really not into defined muscles. Dad bod is where it's at. Even more so, if the dude embraces it and is comfortable in his skin. Body hair. OMG body hair. Back hair. Chest hair. Pubic hair. Gym that shit. Also a belly. I want to cuddle it and get me a handful. Body hair. As long as it's soft. I just wanna run my fingers through it. When a girl snores. I was with my first lover for about 3 years when I was 18, and when we slept together on the phone or in person, she would snore when she was out. I never found this annoying, because this was my cue to fall asleep, as I wanted to be sure she was sleeping first. Unfortunately I can't find this trait in other women. Chubby, not obese, mind you, but chubby guys are just so soft and comfy. I once dated a guy who started out kind of big, but got motivated to get in shape, and by the end of it his muscles were super uncomfortable for cuddling. Obviously a partner's health is more important than my personal preference, but secretly I'm always super happy to cuddle with extra fluff. Being a total dork / geek, I have a huge crush on this guy, who has a blog about the adventures of his human anatomy skeleton. He's an osteopath. I just love it. Sigh. I like hairless, small bodies. I don't like big muscles. I like my men cute and pocket sized. It's becoming more popular, but I love the dad bod. Give me a doughy-eyed guy any day of the week. They're the best for snuggling. I'm a beard girl, though, so I'm sorry to the guys with no facial hair. My taste in women is pretty standard. Curvy hips and thighs. Dimples. Bare feet. Edit. Words. When I was in high school and had no idea what bodies were really supposed to look like or what variety there was when it came to traits like body hair, I used to think chest hair on guys was gross. I've since matured and realized that it's obviously completely normal and that I love it on my fiance. Super huge hairy men. My husband is tall, burly, giant beard and long glorious flowing locks of hair with a giant Roman nose. He's been getting hairier as he's gotten older too. It's so sexy. When he has his hair down he looks like Poseidon. Yes. Hair. I love when a man's inner thighs and pelvic area are covered in hair. I also love a strong nose on a man. Short men. Balding men. The combo of introvert, confident, and not overly macho/aggressive. I love making most of the decisions. And I like someone to let me do that. I also like my to speak up with their opinion. Or let me know if I'm being poopy and tell me so. Shaved bald head. A bit of a gut. Excessive body hair. Farmer's tan. Pale. Freckles. Scars. Daddy. Beer bellies. George Costanza hair. Crow's feet and wrinkly skin. I like messed up teeth. So characteristic. Pale white guys. Heterochromia is beautiful. Not sure I've ever heard anyone call this undesirable, but seems there could be a stigma about it. Exclamation mark. Chubby guys. Dark skin. Can't think of anything else. Is lots of body hair and feminine emotional qualities considered unattractive? Body hair is soft and lovely and feels good and smells nice and 3. I also just don't have time to do all the work to draw out a man's feelings because he's not in touch with them or is a poor communicator. If you're feeling poopy about something, you gotta be able to tell me, and I need the feedback of emotional engagement or I'm gonna get real anxious real fast. Chubby or stocky guys. Broad shoulders and being relatively strong are a plus with this. Tooth gap. I never realized how cute I found this until I started dating my current but it's adorable. Calloused or roughed up hands on guys. Very long fingers on girls. Farmer's tans on guys. I love when my boyfriend gets a farmer's tan. Can't tell you why. I just find it really hot. Stretch marks. I've always liked them. On both genders. Thick necks on guys. I'm intensely attracted to short guys. Like 5'3" and above. I'm short myself. My partner is tall as can be though. But I don't mind it. Chubbiness. Faces covered in freckles. Pronounced lips. Beady eyes. Soft jawlines. I don't like a chiseled jaw at all. Not that I find this attractive, but I know a lot of women who won't date short men, but I think they're sorta cute. Please click subscribe if you enjoyed this video.